I told you exactly what would happen. You all didn't believe me, but now it is happening. Now you don't have to say he's stuck at four rings. Now it's becoming clear what the fires are about. It's clear that something very special needs to happen for the city of Los Angeles after what has transpired from the wildfires. And it is no coincidence that the Lakers' first win back came against the Miami Heat. The Heat represent the flames from the wildfires. So this is only a gift to the Los Angelinos who have lost literally everything. And so the Lakers were due to get a superstar who would guarantee that the people of Los Angeles are going to celebrate a GOAT in a king of the world. Is going to deliver that title back home. I think it's ridiculous that the Mavericks are worried about conditioning. Nothing makes sense about this trade, but this trade was done by the league. The league said, hey, we want our top assets internationally to be involved in this NBA Finals. The NBA said, we want the most biggest of ratings ever to happen before the next CBA becomes official. We not only just want Lakers, Celtics, and GOAT King LeBron, we want guys who are going to bring a ton of viewership from Europe. And these guys know who don't get gifts. These guys who watch who he is. This guy is a hero because he's a European doing big things on in the NBA. So that's what it's about. It's international viewership, and on top of it, love or hate the Lakers, you love or hate Goat King LeBron, Lakers, Celtics. That is what needs to happen for the NBA to maximize the earnings of everybody involved, from players and coaches of the worst teams in the league to players and coaches of the Clippers and of the Knicks and the Milwaukee Bucks. Revenue sharing means that everybody gets a piece of that pie that would result from Lakers, Celtics, and Luca and international viewership on top of it. Go to LeBron James and Lakers and Celtics. Well, I never said Luca would join the Lakers, but basically I've said is the Lakers are going to win back-to-back titles. And now for the last 30 minutes, people are starting to believe in me. They're starting to believe that it's really going to happen. But there's been only one guy on planet Earth who's been saying it was going to happen for the last however many months, over 8 months. I was the only guy who was saying it's going to happen, and I've been telling you that Kobe did not die to see Goat King LeBron not surpass him. He died because of his ego, because he couldn't stand to see Goat King LeBron be greater than him. That's why he chose death. And Kobe knew that. He knew he was going to get to six rings. He knew. He knew. And also partly because of why this trade has happened is so, they need to give you an excuse to not say that the Lakers are 30-1 and the payouts are too insane to have this continue for 2 more months and with the Lakers in fifth place. So I think that plays a part of it too. If they cut this price by like, 2/3 or whatever, then, they'll pay it out. So they were just getting ready for what's going to happen, in the month of June when you're going to make a lot of coin on the Lakers winning the title. But everything is revolved around the 33rd NBA Finals. It's no coincidence that today's announcement comes 33 days after Goki LeBron's birthday, and it's not a coincidence either that the game one I think is 97 days from today's date. 97 is Goki LeBron James is going to deliver the Lakers their 97th Finals win of all time in Slovenia's Kamachi 97. But the Goki LeBron prophecy is here. He's going to tie Michael and Kareem at their birthplace of New York City. He's going to beat the New York Knicks in 2026. And the trade was announced after they played the New York Knicks. That part is also not coincidental. Now that the Mamba style revenge at Beantown to tie Kobe Bean Bryant is going to be Luka's personal revenge against the Boston. This is Luka's revenge. This is what it really comes down to. I should have breaking down how much time from today to the next Lakers Celtics matchup. Hopefully they're no 7 game, but they'll script it for a game 7. Because last year's Finals MVP, I think he was number 7. I think he was Jalen Brunson. Next, Celtics, Lakers, 1 month, 7 days. Lakers 70-time champions, exactly 5 weeks after the trade today. Exactly 5 weeks. Next, Lakers, Celtics matchup. 48. Goki LeBron and Luka, I don't think it's really Shaq and Kobe, really. It is just going to be a tremendous duo where both guys are freaks of nature, where they're big enough to rebound. And they are such great passers for their physical acumens. The Lakers really don't need a starting center. They've got that German who's out. They got a German guy, Klober. But you see, it's international viewers. Klober from Germany. Don't kick from Slovenia. European viewers. Hey, Africa, too. Nigeria. Gabe Vincent, too. Let's give a shout out to Gabe Vincent in Nigeria. Nigerian American basketball player. So, what Nigeria represent for the Lakers? Yeah, pretty much the highlights. 5 years, 6 days after Kobe's death, the Lakers got Luka 5-4 finals. 4 months, 4 days after the trade. His game 1, the finals champions in bubble is 44. 33 days after Goki LeBron is today. The Luka number 77, Lakers 77th finals win while based on LA to win the 18th title. Lucas 45, Goki LeBron's 45th playoff series win. Dallas 49, his 49th playoff series win to win the back-to-back. Doncic is 48, James is 48, the Boston Celtics 48, next title 4 years, 8 months later for the LA Lakers. The trade happened to join the King, scoring King on 38 days after Luka's last game with the Mavericks. Mavericks come out at 38. Goki LeBron is 39th playoff win as a member of the Lakers with Luka Doncic to win the Western Conference title in front of fans. 39th playoff win, LA Lakers with Luka Doncic to win the Western Conference. How about that? I would say that Lucas played the Clippers a couple of times. We get a Luka Clippers matchup in the conference finals. And I think Lakers have to go against number 1. How much can the Lakers improve their position in the table? They got to kick Denver's ass. So I feel that no matter what, the Lakers are probably still going to be stuck at number 4 and number 5. Doncic and Goki LeBron got to get you. As long as they're putting together some good wins towards the last part of March, then you start to feel really good entering the playoffs. But Luka's got to get out there on the floor as soon as can be so they can get the chemistry going together. So that is going to be very, very important. His 41st playoff series win, his 41st playoff win of his career to defeat the Celtics in the finals. Luka's 41st playoff win of his career, he's going to defeat the Celtics in the finals. Luka, 41st playoff win versus the Celtics to win first ring. Well, Booker the Bomb against Luka. The loser Suns in the Lakers is going to be a lot of fun next year. I cannot wait to smash these loser-ass Phoenix Suns-ass bums. When are we going to play the loser Phoenix Suns next year? Basically, he owns Booker the Bum. He owns Booker the Bum. Booker the Bum and the loser Phoenix Suns are still going to lose against the Thunder. You have to save your best for last. So next year, we'll see Booker the Bum and the loser Phoenix Suns lose against their daddy, his sons. Luka is going to own his little sons next year. It's going to be hilarious to see the loser Phoenix Suns lose against the LA Lakers. They'll beat loser Suns in 6 games. They'll beat them in 6 games. Loser Suns will choke again. Booker the Bum is a serial expert of choking 2-0 leads. Booker the Bum is going to lose again because that's what he does. Loser Suns Lakers next year. I'd say loser Suns are still stuck at 10th or 9th or whatever. And the loser Suns are going to be stuck playing the Thunder. And they're going to be another 1-and-done playoff exit. Lakers beat the Nuggets. We will beat the Thunder. So he owns the Thunder. We're talking about Luka, right? He owns the Thunder. Luka is going to enter the Western Conference Finals with 33 playoff wins, 1 series away from the Lakers' 33rd NBA Finals appearance. So we're going to beat the Thunder now. We're going to beat the Thunder. When will Luka return from the injury is what I like to know. This is insane. Luka Doncic did not request a trade, league sources tell the Stein line. The Mavs did this on their own accord, getting back Anthony Davis, but only 1 future first-round draft. They gave up nothing. Anthony Davis' return game is 24 days later on February the 25th. Luka's return game to Dallas, April the 9th. I wonder how Anthony Davis is feeling right now. I don't think it's a coincidence his last game came against the Hornets because this is something sacrificial, so to speak, going on when Kobe was drafted by the Hornets and Anthony Davis is this sacrificial limb. Anthony Davis is the sacrificial limb. He definitely does feel betrayed. He definitely does. LeBron was okay with this trade. He feels like he got backstabbed, Anthony Davis. But ultimately, the Lakers have felt that they were just not going to risk Anthony Davis's health. And they weren't going to risk, showing up every other game. He did well in the even number games and did terrible in the odd number games a couple years ago, right? His performances were on and off, but man, I can't believe it. Anthony Davis is gone, and I'm going to miss Anthony Davis because he played some great ball this year for the Lakers. He was the best scorer. He was fantastic this year. I'm going to miss AD, but you got to leave your feelings aside. This is the business of winning. And when you're in the business of winning, you need a court general who is going to direct traffic when Goat Kinaban is on the bench. This is going to make the Lakers a much harder team to beat when Goat Kinaban is taking the rest on the bench. The Lakers are a better basketball team after today. Goalkeeper Bond feels highly about Luca's basketball IQ. He feels very highly about his passing acumen. Anthony Davis is gone. His career, he's no longer going to win championships. His career has ended today, as far as I can tell. He'll always be a great player, but Anthony Davis is his career is over. Like he knows it's over. So we get the news here. The Lakers did this without letting go King LeBron know. So I wonder what Go King LeBron feels about this. They did this with King LeBron's knowledge. 20 points per game. Look at this year equals 28-1 life path. Go King LeBron, his sixth ring, 28 years after Michael's sixth ring. Okay, that's right. That's right. I cannot believe it happened. This is really happening, but it's happening for a reason. For the ratings, you know, the scripted storyline of the revenge against the Celtics. His former teammate is Jalen Brunson. You have a Brunson storyline with Luka next year. But I was like, this Bogdanovich video has 1,000 views. It's like this video is getting like crazy ass amount of views. Like this is crazy. Like 1,000 views for that. But people are going to tune into this playlist. If they view this video, they will not regret it. Because one guy out there was saying everything was going to come to fruition. There's 100 videos of solid back proof to back it up. They didn't have to believe me for eight months, but they can start believing today. There's only one guy that didn't give up. Almost everyone did. They did this without King LeBron's knowledge. Apparently, the list of people who didn't expect this to happen extends to King LeBron James, according to Dave McMenamin. LeBron James learned of the Davis don't get trade after the Knicks game when it broke while he was out to dinner with his family. Sources close to James told ESPN. James was surprised by the news, is processing the news. It had absolutely no clue that it was happening. I believe that because King LeBron and Anthony Davis are great friends. So he did not backstab Anthony Davis. That did not happen. That is fake news. Lakers management says we don't need to listen. And I can tell proof right here. King LeBron James. If LeBron had his way, his friend's still on the team. Anthony Davis still on the team. King LeBron didn't know about this. It wasn't King LeBron crying for a star. It was Lakers. I don't know what Dallas is doing, but the Dallas, the Jews run the Mavericks. They have the Ilsen Jewish family. They wanted to get back at Kyrie. That's what the Jews did. They're angry at Kyrie for his anti-Semitic tribes. They wanted the most punishable of all punishments out there. It wasn't just to lose against your former team, but to have Luka go join King LeBron James. The Jews are still punishing Kyrie. That is not a conspiracy. The angry Jew owners of the Mavs who hated his anti-Semitic tribes wanted to get back at Kyrie. It wasn't just enough to lose against the Celtics. They had to give Luka to the Lakers for free. For free. I, I don't know how the Dallas Mavericks are taking this news. There's Dallas Mavericks fans out there. I can't imagine the reaction would be pretty good at all. Eliminates the Mavs. Could lose. Well, go clean the ball against Kevin Durant. Don't get against his son, Booker the Bum. Lakers are not getting Jimmy Butler. He may end up going to the loser Phoenix Suns. I don't know what's going to happen with the whole Bradley Beal situation. Uh, there's the tweet right there. Goat King LeBron was not aware that this was happening. So there's this solves all of our questions. This is the Lakers Center. Is a guy from Germany. It's international viewers. That's really what it comes down to is international viewers to get the German and to get the Slovenian. So Lakers are going to be a very popular team in Europe, and Lakers Nuggets. Everyone's watching Joker and Goat King LeBron and Luka all in the same series. Lakers Nuggets revenge against the Nuggets is a lock from the international viewership perspective. And Goat King LeBron revenge against the Denver Nuggets. His revenge against Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook loses again. You see, Lakers Nuggets. It's all revenge against the Nuggets. This is the manufactured rivalry. The 1 and 2 against the Nuggets. The manufactured rivalry of the decade is the Lakers and the Nuggets. The fourth matchup of Goat King LeBron. He's going to defeat the Denver Nuggets. Defeat Russell Westbrook. So one guy's Serbian and one guy is Slovenian. Are they friends? What's the relation between Jokic and Doncic? I guess they're not. They will never recruit each other, I guess. Sham says this deal materialized in the shadows. LeBron James had no idea this was coming. AD had no idea it was coming. I'm told Luka is still stunned about this trade. Maybe the Jews did it and they didn't want to say anything to the players that they wanted to surprise them. I'm sure they told their little Goyim Kyrie Irving that we are your fucking master. That's what they told Kyrie Irving. They told him that we own you, bitch. Now we're giving Goat King LeBron Luka and we're giving him a title without you. You're still going to win nothing without Goat King LeBron James. Luka was targeting a February the 8th return from his calf game. Dallas is worried about long-term conditioning. I think it's bullshit. I think it's bullshit. I think that's just bullshit. Like, who really is gonna buy that guy? You don't trade away a guy like Luka because he's got no conditioning. He's got no conditioning. Like, what are you talking about? Conditioning? That's a bunch of BS. Who's gonna buy that? Who's gonna buy that? I don't think so. I'm not gonna buy that. I'm not gonna buy. NBA just wanted their scripted storylines. They wanted their scripted revenge against the Celtics. That's what it comes down to, really. They want the if the plan was for the Lakers to need a European superstar because that's their priority market. Lakers Thunder, you've got Canada and Shy. You have Luca in Europe. Since it's only Canada, sorry, Thunder, sorry, and y'all ain't the Lakers. Too bad. Luca beats the Thunder again. I don't think Lakers need a big. Do you think Bond's big enough to rebound? Is Luca big enough to rebound? I sure think they are. I like Hachimura. I like Jackson A's. We got Klober. We got a center. I have no idea when he's going to play, but you can't say the Lakers don't have a big. They have Klober. They now have Kluber. They got a center. Any help is great. So if they add another player, because they traded Max, they got Kluber, they got Luka. They only got one first round draft pick for an injured player. This trade doesn't make all the sense in the world. I couldn't believe my eyes when I went to ESPN. I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. I knew exactly what it meant, that the championship is a lock. Chris Hayden says, I was told the Mavs initiated the Luka trade to the Lakers, contacted the Lakers. I'm told the Lakers reached out to Rich Paul after the inquiry, and the Lakers explained they're looking for LeBron James' replacement. Someone who can initiate the offense and be a dominant scorer out on the perimeter. Somebody who could take over the reins. And Dallas was looking for front court help, and Anthony Davis and Nico Harrison, the general manager of the Dallas Mavericks, they're very tight. Close out some tabs here. Let's see. Okay. Windhorse, this is not about the Lakers, not really about LeBron James. It's about the Mavs and Luka. One of the biggest, most stunning trades. My phone exploded. Mavs saying they don't think they can win with him. This just retarded. Look at who Luka is going to buy this bullshit coming out of the mouths of the Dallas Mavericks. Who is buying into the bullshit coming from? No one buys it. But hey, it makes sense. The Lakers were trying to eventually find Goki LeBron's replacement, and they already did it before the repeat. Lakers are the big winners. They're the big giant winners of the show. They found a way to get Goki LeBron's replacement, and they haven't won the repeat yet. Wow. This is amazing. This is amazing. Lakers gonna kick the ass of the rest of them bum ass teams in the league. But Thunder and Lakers is rid for Europe and Luka. It's not just about Goki LeBron and Lakers, which is great because Lakers are a popular fan base across the world, and the Warriors are garbage. So these bandwagon Warrior fans maybe start to be bandwagon Laker fans. This could be good for adding more fans to the Lakers wagon. Okay, we got some sheep on here. Lakers still not gonna win. This comes down to the new CBA. They got exactly what they're looking for. They got Lakers Celtics. They got the new CBA. They've got Luka in the finals for years to come. Spurs Lakers, Victor Wembanyama, Luka Doncic. Spurs Nuggets, Wembanyama, Jokic. Wembanyama, Giannis. You just look at it like it's Bucks and Spurs, but Victor and Wembanyama, Giannis and Wembanyama. That would be pretty dope. That'd be pretty dope. Go to LeBron James to deliver the goods to a city of angels. Cavs are cooked. Lakers, Celtics, it is. So this is all this up with the trade. Luka is still out for a week. Lakers will probably lose against the Clippers uh, this week. Could they go for win number 30 for Luka's first win as a Laker? Luka is 30. Do the Lakers lose against the Clippers? Should they be able to beat the Warriors? What if they lose these games? They'll lose against Clippers. Warriors are garbage. They lost by how many points against the loser Phoenix Suns? I think we should be able to beat the Warriors and maybe win 30 against the Pacers. February the 8th, averaging 28 points. I think Luka's first game, I think, is on February the 8th. I would expect Luka to play February the 8th. It's his first win with his first game with the Lakers. Then you see they got some cupcakes. The Jazz and the Hornets and the Trailblazers, and then they play the Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets and the Mavs back to back. If he plays on the 8th of February, then they play the Mavericks 17 days later, the 17-time NBA champions. Clippers back to back, February 28th, March the 2nd. Does the first win against the Clippers happen on the 28th day of the month, on Luka's birthday? Yes. First win against the Clippers on Luka's birthday to the 28th, February the 28th. Lakers' first win of the year against the Clippers. They got to win on Luka's birthday. Luka will lose against the Celtics. The Lakers going to lose that game. You have to give a reason why Celtics are going to defend their title, and the Bond hating bombs need some good ammunition, so they lose against the Celtics. I think that's all I got for the schedule for the Lakers. Anthony Davis and Klay Thompson and Kyrie Irving. Is this real? Is this real life? Is this real? Is this real life? Was it Marquise Morris? Was a Morris guy on the Lakers title team? Was it the other Morris? I think it was the other Morris. I think his brother was on the championship team. I remember Marquise. Yeah, he's loser Phoenix Suns. So see, Lakers got plenty of big men. I think his brother played on the Lakers title winning team. I think his brother was on the Lakers, wasn't he? Yeah, he was on the Flippers. Okay, he was on the Flippers. Okay. Loser Suns next year. I think loser Suns are next year's conference finals. I'm thinking. Loser Suns said they obsess over the Lakers. They hate Goat Kinabon. And Lucas bitches are the loser Phoenix Suns. The team Kobe hated more than any team in the West was the loser Phoenix Suns because he lost to them 3 times. So loser Suns and Lakers next year. In the Western Conference Finals, Lakers beat the Thunder. If Lakers are stuck at 5th or 4th, because I think they want to get this Denver Nuggets. Got to be the best. You got to go through the best. So Lakers got to go through the Thunder, no matter what. Growing pains, getting used to playing styles. The Lakers must urgently get him out there and get him at full speed chemistry before March. You're going to have 2 months to develop the chemistry. It's Lakers are going to be ready to go for the championship run. They're going to beat the Celtics this year and beat the New York Knicks next year. And now it's only a matter of when we see the Lakers against the Celtics go king the bond. 6 straight playoff series wins over the Celtics. Luka's revenge against the Celtics. I wonder now if Anthony Davis is going to suddenly pick up a season-ending injury that's going to happen out of nowhere and make Dallas look very bad. It won't surprise me if Anthony Davis has a scripted injury to make Dallas look like fools and idiots for this whole trade. So I think that won't surprise me either. But celebrate because we won the title. We've already won the title.